Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today let's have a look at some real estate tokenized tokens. First of all, today we are starting with Parcl. I will try to also cover Propi as well today later. So anyways, now as of now in this video we are looking at Parcl or PRCL. The coin is up, as you can see here, from 6.2 to 8 cents, so that's a massive pump, as you can see here. So let's have a look at why it's going up as of now. So the reason, first of all, let's cover what the Parcl is. It is their version 3 is a perpetual exchange designed for real estate synthetics. It supports cross-margined preps trading on various real estate markets. Now they have different markets, as you can see here. You can actually search the markets. They have a lot of markets as well, and even if you check addresses, there you can actually find a lot of markets as well. As you can see, there are many markets that you can actually trade, and overall it's a pretty good one, I would say. You can actually trade a lot of real estates here as well. Now again, the reason why the coin is pumping is pretty clear. So basically they had this massive rebuild or overhaul, as you can see here. So basically they introduced Parcl deal flow, a faster, a smarter way to invest in a real estate market. So let's have a look at what is it. So basically now over the past few years, 90,000 plus unique users basically use Parcl to invest 5.5 billion across dozen of real estate markets. I believe this is a trading volume, and they actually got the feedback where most of the users said that this doesn't feel like real estate. Why does it feel like a trading app? So because of that, they ended up actually changing it. So now the trades section is called the deals. Now the fees are not mentioned, it's called closing cost, as you can see here, and wallets are now basically equity accounts, and they don't have whereas the price feeds are now appraisals, as you can see now. But according to them, this is not just a name change. Basically the product is faster, clear, and more powerful. They have 25 plus real estate markets. You can actually invest as low as $100, and you can actually close in a minute. So you can actually exist anytime. They have like a really low fee, as you can see here, like below 1%, and they also have zero property management as well. Now basically they also added new features such as market discovery, price appraisals, equity accounts, deal analysis tool, as you can see here as well. This is really interesting, so I will try to find it if I can. Just give me a second. So this is how basically it looks like. Okay, so let's see, where is it? I think I lost it when I connected my account. Anyways, now coming to the other features, if you're new to Parcl, it's never been easier to get a long or short exposure to US housing market. If you're already using Parcl, you can keep using the old platform if you prefer. That is also a pretty good option for those who actually want to just use the old one. This rebrand was about one thing: making real estate investing intuitive, modern, and scalable for both beginners and advanced. No agents, no paperwork, nothing, and that was the update. So because of that, the price did actually go up. So I would say that was a pretty successful update, at least according to the price. Anyways, now if we look at we'll talk about the price, why it actually went up and how much actually it can go. Now looking at the token itself, the Parcl is the PRCL token is a governance token. So it has a max supply of 1 billion. If you don't know about the token itself, it has a max supply of 1 billion, out of which 15% goes to the ecosystem fund, 21% to the core contributors, early supporters gets around 28%, and community growth incentives around 36, and initial community supply is 8%. Now if we look at the token unlocks, this is where we can actually see. So this is how it looks like. So there was a big unlock back in April, as you can see here, and if we just go to the price was basically here, and right after this massive unlock the price basically tanked. It went from 6.4 cent to as low as 4.8. in just a couple of days. It basically tanked like 25%. I think that has to do with these unlocks. So there was a massive selling happening from the investors most likely, or even from the core contributors, and that actually pushed the price lower, and it actually ended up hitting new low. But after that there was a big proposal on in their DAO, basically where they will be buying back PRCL from using protocol fees. So because of that, the coin actually ended up going from its lowest point around 4.8 cent to as high as 9.8, which was over 200% price increase, as you can see here. Now all of that happened because of this one proposal. Now they won't be burning it or anything. The community will decide what they will do with these tokens in the future. So that means there's a high chance that these tokens could be basically burned, or they could be actually given back to the community itself. It is unclear, but all of that will be decided by the community in the future. So that's big, I think. Again, this buyback means that as long as the Parcl protocol is being used, it will actually be buying the PRCL tokens as well. That's, I would say, pretty good. Now as of now, we had this massive pump because of this update, as you can see here. Now the token is starting to go up again. There is something that you should know: there are monthly unlocks for the core contributors as well as for the investors. So investors will get like if we look here, they are getting like 8 million tokens per month. So they will get tokens in July 13th or 12th. So that means there will be sell pressure when that happens. So I think this coin could as of now, it's in the uptrend. As you can see, this is the trend line that I'm looking at as of now. So as long as it continues to remain in the uptrend, I think the token could actually will most likely remain at a relatively good price. But if it does break this down this uptrend, we will most likely end up hitting new low, because for like as at least by 2027, as long as core contributors and early backers or early supporters are getting the token, I don't think that they will push the price higher. So most likely the biggest resistance that this token as of now has, it actually needs to break this level, which is around 14 cent, if it wants to go higher, but it is very unlikely. And as of now, even if it does go up, I think it will most likely eject from 10 cent and it will continue to trade somewhere around here. So again, I'm expecting I think we will most likely go down again. So I'm expecting at least a retrace of like here, somewhere around at this level, around 6.7 and 6.9. After that it can actually push higher, but I'm expecting a retrace here, because if you look at the overall real estate market, nothing is doing well. Even the prop is not doing that well. So real estate market in the tokenized or RWS are not that big as of now. But again, as soon as there is a hype around real estate in the crypto, I think the PRCL and the prop would be the first one to get the benefit of it, and there will be sell pressure from the core contributors as well as early backers. But still, the DAO is buying back the tokens. That should actually put a lot of liquidity in the market. So overall, I would say that's pretty good for the PRCL. But again, this is a bit concerning that the investors and the core contributors could be selling. Anyways, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.